Good morning from Toronto. Diving into my health cube this morning, aka my Ziploc bag with questionable white powders. You know, I'd love to just stop having to do this someday. I've just stopped packing all of my protein powders and other things because it was just driving me crazy putting it in a Ziploc bag. Unless I'm going across the pond where I like truly don't have access to my favorite things, aka my Gorilla protein powder and, you know, like a core power, then I'm not gonna do it because it's just, it's silly. Got my creatine in there, got a little electrolyte. I'm gonna have that. Gonna have a little energy, my apple that I stole from the gym last night, and a Bear Bells, blessed be. And I actually also like fully unpacked this time, which is actually really nice. I just don't remember where I put everything. Oh, here we go. You know, now I feel like, other than this mess, I feel like I actually live here. Good morning, everyone. I'm actually continuing the vlog from yesterday. I'm redoing the morning that I had yesterday. Remind me to tell you later what happened and why this is happening, because LOL, but it is indeed the next day. And I just got back from the gym, went and met our pals Ellie and Jay at the gym again. We did a nice little leg day and grabbed a smoothie, and it's really good actually. It didn't sound like it would be good. It was dragon fruit, mango, spinach, and protein, and I was like, oh, is that going to be like sour dirt tasting? But whatever sweetener they put in here is actually it's very yummy. It's nice. Anyway, I wanted to give you a quick update on my nails, because if you happen to be following along or recall when I talked about this back in January, like at the start of the new year, I was like, I need to grow out my nails. I need to stop this gel nail train. It's just been digging into my nails. They're so weak. They're so brittle. I'm like scared of the lights. I'm getting like dark spots on my hands, like for a multitude of reasons. I was like, I'm just going to take a pause and see if I can grow out my natural nails. And officially, like, I don't even know if this is going to show up there. Let's just see right here. We're on the final line of where they like shave down on the nails, and my nails have been on such a happy growth, like almost 4 months later, and we're here. We've made it. It's like even there, like my next trim, that final little divot is gonna be cut off, which is so exciting. I'm so happy, and it's been a long journey. But yeah, watching my nails grow and like become stronger is very cool, and I haven't done this in a very, very long time. So I've just been keeping up with the filing, keeping up with my manucurist polishes, but for the most part they've just been living naked. But just know, we are on the other side. Thrilled. There's a nail update for you. I have packed the air wrap because we're air wrap people now. I'm gonna do that again, but I just need to hop in the shower and wash this very angry hair. Sorry, the lighting in this bathroom is kind of crazy, but you know, when you forget to pack all of your necessary toiletries and you're reminded of why you do that, certain hotels have like really amazing brand partnerships and offer really fabulous toiletries. This one in particular, they use Le Labo, which you'd think like, oh, amazing, love Le Labo, that's so great. Known for their fabulous scents. For me, it's the Rose 31, and this is the type of scent that just makes me like itchy. Like I was just washing my hair with it, and I'm like, oh, like it's the type of scent that makes my eyes hurt. You know? Anyway, I'm gonna do my little vitamin C. And speaking of some skincare that doesn't make my eyes burn, I'm very thrilled to say that this next portion of the video is very kindly sponsored by Tatcha. And they've stocked me up on their classic dewy skin cream, and I also have the new Angel, the milky sunscreen with SPF 50. This scent brings back so many memories for me. It's such an OG YouTube like favorite and has been around for years. It's such a hydrating, very plumping day cream. It's rich in antioxidants, and it's just gonna really help to bring that moisture back into the skin, especially for those of us with dry skin. When we're sitting on planes and we're traveling, we just need all the moisture that we can get. I've gone through many of these in the past, and then you guys know how I feel about my Indigo Overnight Repair, okay? I actually have a little travel size one with me that I just like keep refilling. This is the one that I pack. But the milky sunscreen, oh, I am so obsessed with this. First of all, I just want you to see like how liquidy that is. It is positively magical. For those of us looking for a more hydrating option, it literally feels like a juicy serum on the skin. And it has the SPF 50, but it's not just for sun protection. They've loaded this with skincare ingredients that actually helps to improve the look of dark spots, redness, and fine lines after just 2 weeks of using it. And they did a clinical trial showing this, which is just like unreal. So I love products that are doing what they promise, but then also doing more. And for someone who gets a lot of redness and dark spots in my skin, like absolutely yes, adding this into my routine immediately. Gorgeous. And then they've also come out with 4 shades of the new Melting Lip Balm. I actually have the pink one in my purse right now, and then this one's in the shade Mocha. And it just has a barely there little tint. This one's kind of like a bright icy beige, but you guys know how much I love my Tatcha lip mask. Oh, and so to have the sister formula to that incredibly hydrating lip mask and have it with me on the go, like, just look at the glass. It's so beautiful. Ah! So I'm gonna be wearing these all day long, and those are some exciting additions to my skincare lineup today. I'm gonna link all my favorite Tatcha products in the description box down below if you wanted to check them out, and especially say a very warm welcome to the new Milky sunscreen, because you're gonna be seeing a lot of this. Now it's time to deal with this hair. Ugh. Ta-da! Can you even see it? I can't tell if it's like super dark or super bright. I'll just brighten it up a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see. Listen, every time I get my hair done, Armene, my darling stylist, is always like, oh, I'm like, help me with these top things. I used the little Dyson flyaway attachment. It didn't do anything for these guys. And she's always like, yeah, it's new growth. It's new growth. Like, it's really hard. You just have a lot of it. And I'm like, new growth. No growth. Like, you don't have to be nice to me if it's breakage, if I'm just like ripping my hair out from all of my buns all the time. You can be honest with me. You can tell me. But this forest that's constantly on my head, new growth, like, well then, dear hair, stop growing so much. Just stay grown. Why you keep falling out? Stop regrowing on my head and just stay on my head. Anyway, that's how I feel about these. They just can't be tamed. I've seen people use like little dryer sheets and just kind of rub it on. There's ways apparently, but I just kind of have accepted that it's there, and that's all I can do. Anyway, this is the skin. Kind of like doing your hair while letting your skincare soaks in is a nice way to let it prep itself before makeup. Get it all soaked in. Sometimes if I apply, like, just because I have dry skin, I'm always using like more thick layers of moisturizer. And if I do go in with my moisturizer immediately into foundation, or like my SPF and immediately into foundation, that's where it tends to pill a little bit more. But if I like truly give it a minute and let it soak in, then it's like perfect. I'm using my House Labs foundation, the shade 40 Fair Neutral. I need my makeup to look snatched all day long, so I'm gonna go in with an extra layer of this. And I had that crazy little breakout. It's just always that pre-period. The pre-period breakout just hurts my soul every time. Oh, that zit was so angry. It was so rude. So rude. I just have a few quick little makeup updates for you. I used Biscuit and it was a little bit deep, and then like, why is my brain this way? I swear I didn't see this when I was at Sephora. I'm gonna go to Sephora after my meeting today, and we're gonna do this together, okay? But I had bought Biscuit, and then a few of you were like, oh, you need to try the lightest shade that she just launched, Olay. Where was that when I went to Sephora and looked at it? Like, is it in the States? I don't know. We're gonna go investigate, see if it's there, because LOL. It was a little bit too deep, so I am just gonna use my Victoria Beckham travertine. I packed it just in case, because Biscuit was not in fact the one. This is just way more appropriate for this pale life. I also know a few of you don't like it when I use the word pale and would prefer that I use fair instead. Like, oh, dost thou fairest maiden have thine makeup that works for thee? Noted. I kind of just like saying pale. It's a fun word for me to say. I don't know why. I'm just like, oh yes, I'm so pale. I guess pale implies that you are sick or like in need of vitamin D or some nourishment, which could also be true. But just know I don't mean it in any kind of way. I mean it in the same term. Just gonna blend that out real quick. I feel like I applied a lot of that. Whoops. I'm gonna apply some Merit Bespoke because I want to go investigate this as well at Sephora, because so many of you commented being like, no, you need to try the lip blusher that they launched in Bespoke. So apparently, allegedly, I did buy the wrong version of the lipstick. So I'm gonna wear this today, and we're gonna go investigate, see the difference between the lip blusher. We'll do that together. So I'm just preemptively putting on the matching blush so that we can go experience this together. So I just need to start shopping live with you guys. It needs to be live action shopping so that you can just tell me IRL in real time, like, no, that's not the right one, don't get that one. Because I just went into Sephora and I just saw the lipsticks and I saw Bespoke and I was like, yeah, I had a moment where I'm like, oh, was there another one? And I think I said that in that video, being like, there might have been another version, but there Bespoke was right in front of me, and so that's the one I got. And yeah, apparently it was the wrong one, so we'll go investigate that later. Another little update, a Natasha Denona update. This has been over the last couple days, but I'm very torn about this, and it might be because I'm so used to my Tower 28 concealer, which is just like so soft and light and so good. It's a serum concealer, so it's so nice for dry skin. But like, like even yesterday, I had done my face of makeup, and by the end of the day, like anywhere that I had applied this onto my skin looked so crazy and so patchy, so dry, and I'm like, this is the only thing that I've changed. You know, like I wear my House Labs foundation all the time with a myriad of different products. This is the only thing that's like it was very, very patchy on my skin, very, very dry and patchy. And even now when I'm blending it in right here, like it doesn't melt on. And again, I know that I have dry skin, but there's so many other products that I use that are okay. And I also feel like even that, it doesn't show up in the camera so much, but even like with my close-up mirror, it's actually almost like it does feel too white. Like even next to my neck does have that more like greeny olivey tint to it, and then this is like pasty white. So I don't know. Ugh, it's the only concealer I packed. I didn't pack my backup Tower 28 because I was like, I just want to get my like final thoughts on this. But yeah, it's a little too much. I do feel like it does give that like white out feeling on my skin and makes me look dry and patchy. Yeah, I'm like choked about it because I was so excited to have finally gotten my hands on the shade. But unfortunately, guys, I don't think it's the one for me. The Tower 28 was like, it's just so good and it looks good every time. Like even right now, I'm just gonna try and like buff most of this away. Just like whatever residual House Labs is on here to try and like put that over top so it looks a little less stark. But yeah, not great. Not great, and I have regrets for not bringing my beloved Tower 28. That's my final little makeup update there for you. I'm not loving the concealer, the Natasha Denona concealer. For the lips, because we're gonna go investigate later, I'm not gonna put my lip stains on or anything. I'm just gonna do the Merit Bespoke lip liner. I'll put on the satin Bespoke lipstick, and I'm gonna bring the Tatcha Moka for over top for more glossy gloss, but that will be the lip. Just a little touch of powder. Oh my gosh, you can see even when I apply the powder, it literally, like, guys, I'm telling you, the Natasha Denona concealer looks like putty. And again, I know that I could like switch up the things that I'm using under it and over top of it, but this just doesn't happen with so many of my other products. So when it's happening to like that one thing, I'm like, oh, well, it must be, that's the one thing that's different. But like even when I just put that powder on top, it literally like highlighted it as if it was like a piece of clay on my skin. Like it's so not cute. Ugh, and I'm going to a meeting like this and I'm like, why? No, it looks crazy. And again, just remember, I have very dry skin, and I feel like that doesn't clock in with many people. They'll be like, oh, I have dry skin too. No, I have like very, very dry skin where every dermatologist I've ever met has been like, oh yeah, there's no cure for you. LOL, hydrate and good luck. There's no saving that. So it is most unfortunate, especially when trying makeup products, because if you have like maybe a little bit of dry skin more on the normal side, like that could be your perfect concealer. But for me, like it's just, there's even so many of my like old YouTube pals over the years where they'd be like, I have really dry skin. These are the products that I use, and like I know them and meet them in person and see their skin in person, and I'm like, oh, if you have dry skin and those are the products that are using and that you recommend, then I am a corpse, a dry, flaky, peeling mummy corpse, because if you are dry, then what am I? And those products certainly don't work for me. So it's just kind of like, again, take that with a grain of salt. The dryness is more intense and severe than others for sure. The final note that I would like to say about this actually on this fine day, just in terms of this whole like fair makeup journey, is that the one thing that kind of has been upsetting me over the last little while, where like it's a good thing and I'm happy that I've finally found some products that are working, and like I've loved that we've been having this conversation and learning so much about our skin tones and the undertones and the overtones and all that. Like it's been so fun. But at the end of the day, like it's kind of making me a little bit sad, because I'm not comfortable in my natural skin. Like that's the conclusion that I've come to, where when I tan naturally, I get my little freckles, I have that summery sun-kissed glow. Like I don't need makeup. Like in the summertime, when I have a natural tan, when I have had a natural tan in the past, or when I apply a fake tan, I don't need to put anything on to like feel amazing and feel confident. Like when my skin has that natural glow, it's like, oh my gosh, my skin's so happy. It looks healthier. Whereas when my skin is fair and untouched, completely untouched by the sun, we are sun virgins at this point. The skin cycles have gone, you know, we are of the most fair. I don't feel good without applying the makeup. Like yes, I can apply the highlighter, I can apply the little skin glow, and it makes me feel so good and it makes me feel alive, but I don't feel the same like comfort and confidence in my skin as when I have that natural tan. Like even a couple days in the sunshine in the summertime, I'm like, oh yeah, I feel like life has been breathed into me. And then, you know, you have like the dermatologist side and like the skin cancer scare side that's like, no sun exposure, no change in pigment to your skin, that can cause cancer. And there's almost like this really intense like fear of sun now that I've kind of developed. And also when I had my little like skin like my pre-melanoma patch taken out of my leg. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. But that was obviously from like years of tanning bed abuse, you know, like that wasn't normal exposure either. But just yeah, I'm just curious to have a little conversation where it's like, you know, people talk about like setting the circadian rhythm and like what's the best morning routine to have, and they're like, get outside in the morning when the UV index is low. That's when you can get out there and get the sunshine in your retinas and get your sun exposure. It's like, yeah, don't go outside midday peak UV index and bake and boil. But is there something to be said? Like, is there a healthy amount of sunshine and sun exposure that your skin can handle to like give it that healthy glow? Like, can I have a little, like, at what point is it vanity versus health scare? Like, if I get my little natural freckles that pop up in the summer, that happens even if I'm wearing sunscreen. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you get what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm an expert on this whatsoever. Like, I've essentially removed myself from the sun. I wear my sunscreen, but all to say, just like on the fair skin train, I'm like, yeah, I do just feel better when I have a little bit of tan. It makes me feel a little bit more confident. I feel like I look healthier. What I'm saying is that in my fairest skin, now we found a routine that works, but my reliance on that routine is stronger. Like, I don't feel good unless I put this like everyday little makeup on, which, you know, if we go back to the Fabulous series that we did, and it was kind of taking that time to embrace a grooming routine and doing these little things on a daily basis that can make us feel better, like that act alone is something that can aid into the fabulous feeling and feeling more confident. So like, I'm fine to keep doing it. It was just like a kind of observation I had and a note that I thought was worth mentioning. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. That's the finished makeup. I need to get dressed and get myself on this train. I actually wore this outfit yesterday. I'm just totally wearing the same thing. My Buck Mason t-shirt, Uncle Studios, baggy jeans, Steve Madden boots, Zara trench, Naghetti bag. That's the fit. Let's rock and roll. Ugh, I miss having an elevator mirror. I could do outfits of the day every day. I said it before and I'll say it again. One of the best things about this hotel is that it's connected to the path. So you literally just take the elevator down and you walk straight over and you're at Union Station, which has been amazing. Like, both just going to and from the airport, going into the path, going anywhere you need to be. The last couple of days it's been raining, so when it's like in the middle of winter and it's a blizzard or it's raining, just having access to the path is awesome. I love it so much. There are far too many people for me to be doing this. I'm like, oh my god. Normally I would love to walk, but I don't have enough time to get there, and the train's way faster. It's like a 40-minute walk up to Yorkville, so I'll walk on the way back, but for on the way there, if you're tight on time, I gotta hop on the train. I'm just going to talk to you as I walk because it is just far too busy on these streets to just hold this up. So you're just going to have to deal with me, okay? The weather has turned out gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I just finished my meeting. Hi to Carling and Grayson, sweet angels. We sat out on the patio, sun is shining. I just need you guys to know that I am forever losing faith in the Weather Network app, okay? I no longer believe anything it says because it said 100% chance of rain every single day that we were here. I left all of my fabulous little spring leather coats at home, literally packed this trench coat. I've been wearing the same thing every day. I'm going to wear the same outfit tomorrow because I did not pack accordingly. I packed sweaters. I was not prepared for this gorgeous sunny spring weather. This is crazy. Anyway, so don't mind me now. I'm frolicking in the sunshine and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous day. So I'm going to go to Holt Renfrew because there's a Frankie shop pop up. I'm going to go check that out and then I'll go to Sephora too. The Chanel counter because the sculpting highlights have been hard to come by. They were all sold out online, so they have 3 in stock here and I ordered 2 online at home, so I'm getting these just in time for the everyday giveaways. Now I want to check out the clothing level. So much good fun for spring. I was so excited to see that they were doing a Frankie shop pop-up. I don't know if it's pop-up or if they just
actually carry Frankie Shop now, but it's so exciting. I love their stuff, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, I should just ban myself from buying any more basics. I need to add like fun, you know, desaturated pastel colors, but so cute. They have like so many suit options, beautiful jackets. So exciting. Holt Renfrew getting all the goods. I'm just strolling through Holt Renfrew and I ran into Eve with her cute little dog Sandy. Hi. Oh, he's so happy now that he's out of his pouch. Like the cute little kangaroo pouch. Meryl would love that. Hi. Oh, so nice. It was so nice to meet you. It's Murphy's Law, guys. Whenever I'm in the mood to shop and when I'm looking for things and want to spend money, it's never when I find anything. I went through. It was cute, but none of the colors that we're looking for right now. We're gonna come investigate this Merit mystery once and for all. I see the new signature lip blush. Oh yeah, it's totally like a different matte formula. Okay, I'll pick it up, I'll try. It's because it doesn't come in a mini. That's why I didn't buy it, but fine. I will buy it and I will try it for you guys. We got the lightest shade.
Guys, I just walked back. I literally sweat through this shirt. SOS, I had to change my outfit. So I just did a full change, re-deodorized, you know. Oh, it was a sweaty walk. I hit my steps. I'm gonna put on the little lip blusher. It better work. It better work because I gotta run out immediately. This is the updated formula, you guys. It is very similar to the Violette and like the old Glossier lipsticks. If anyone remembers Glossier Jam vibes, that's the similar like texture, just like a really soft matte. But I feel like that goes actually with my jacket and my boots. I'm gonna sweat, but you know, it's like warm in the sun right now, but as soon as the sun goes down, it's gonna be cold. Anyway, I am now just gonna immediately turn around and going for dinner with a couple gals. There's my haul. Got the goods. Got the water. Oh. See you at dinner. I'm devastated by this sunshine. No, sorry, I'm thrilled, but I didn't pack sunglasses. You know? Oh my god. Oh my god, I would die to do ASMR. You'd be so good at it. Oh my god, you should. I think people would hate my voice. No, start doing it. Do it on TikTok. And you just like take your gorgeous little nails and just. I love watching people eat candy. You know when they eat this or the honeycomb. Oh. Listen, guys. Put people to sleep. Ellie's in the building. We're in the taxi. Headed to dinner. Good morning. Not gonna be a Debbie Downer or anything, but just letting you know I had a terrible sleep last night and I'm feeling very... I'm ready to have some caffeine, might need a nap later, but very excited because today we're going to host the recovery day here in Toronto and headed to Jaybird. I just threw on a quick makeup and we're gonna walk over and stop at Impact on the way just to get some snacks and some things. It's gonna be good, and honestly, like this class is I love this class at Jaybird. It's so nice. It's like they give you a little ball and you just do a stretch and like, it's just nice. It's gonna feel really good after a busy little bit. And I'm so confused, like the weather, I'm telling you, the weather has been lying to us the whole time. It's sunny outside right now, but it said it was supposed to pour rain all day. So TBD on the weather and what we're gonna get when we actually head outside. But just packing up our stuff and gonna head out and go meet the program people. I put my program sweater on to celebrate naturally, and that's rock and roll. It's just rained very heavily for like 2 minutes. We're absolutely soaked. This bag isn't gonna make it. So anyway, we're here, made it to Jaybird. I'm actually happy that the weather isn't so great because that means that I feel less badly about forcing people into darkness. Like if it was a nice day outside and we're doing this midday, you know, that feels mean to drag people out, but I always get really nervous. Guys, we're going in. Okay. What do I look like? It was so hot in there. I was dripping. Oh yeah. Let's go. Is it raining? Toronto Recovery Day, done and dusted. Beautiful class, beautiful stretch. Shout out to the crew who came out. Also, Katie came by. She couldn't do the class, but she brought us a treat. Oh, it's a ceramic. I don't know why I thought it was candy. Oh my god, my hair elastic, you guys, I couldn't find my hair elastic. I was just dripping. It was so hot in there. It was in my coat pocket this whole time. The panic that I felt in my body. What is this cutie little thing? Oh my god, is it a little cat? You guys, a little cat. She came and brought this. It was so funny because we were at the gym this morning with our friends Ellie and Jay, and this gal Katie came up and she's like, oh my gosh, I signed up for DIY Buddy 3 years ago. Like, this is amazing, whatever. I was like, oh, come to the Jaybird class today. And then she was like, I can't, but she came and she brought us a little, it's so cute, it's a little ceramic cat. Katie, if you're watching, thank you so much. Her arms were insane. Like, absolute muscle goals. Yeah, wow, so fun. I'm positively exhausted. Ready to go. Just like that. Just like that. We literally got back last night, went for dinner with our friends, and then at dinner, Dan was like, babe, there's room on the 8 a.m. flight. We're like, yeah, let's do it. So we just had a nap, packed up, and now we're gonna go catch the 8 a.m. flight instead of the 6:45 p.m. flight. You know, when you just kind of like, instead of getting home at like 11 p.m. tonight, we're gonna get home at like 11 a.m. and that's nice. I'm excited. So sorry for this abrupt departure, but yeah, on the way. We're home, and I'm gonna put our cutie little ceramic kitty cat that Katie brought us into the living room for decor. So sweet. It's so cute. I'll put it right here on the table. It's so cute. I love little knickknacks. I'm just gonna call it a little Meryl figurine. It's the meow. Katie, thank you again. So sweet. Now I couldn't leave you guys hanging without finishing my tale as to why my first day in Toronto was derailed. I would like to call back to the last video where in the late hours of the night I ordered hard-boiled eggs. 7-Eleven hard-boiled eggs, okay? I was trying to choose the healthy option. I was like, I could have ordered a junior chicken or a burger, whatever. I was like, you know what? I'll stick to the program. I'll order my hard-boiled eggs. The grocery stores were closed. 7-Eleven had the little Burn Bray Farms hard-boiled eggs. Now, I can't confirm, but I think that that is what proceeded to give me explosive raging runs the next day. I went to meet Ellie at the gym. It was a very innocent start to the morning, okay? Nice and chill, whatever. I was like, good morning, Toronto. We're starting the vlog. We're feeling good. We're gonna go to the gym. I was doing my little dancey dance in this sweater. Went to the gym with Ellie, arrived, clicked start on the leg day, and I was like, Ellie? BRB. Like, shock horror on my face, sweat dripping down my face. I sprinted as fast as I could to the bathroom and proceeded to, like, it wasn't even like a normal, this is TMI. You're welcome for this little tale. I exploded, okay? Multiple times, at the gym, and then on the walk home, I was going through the path again. We were like, okay. I was like, maybe it was my energy drink. Oh, that was crazy, whatever. No. Then I had to run to another bathroom in the path. On the 1 block walk back to the hotel, might I add. Ran into the handicapped single stall, solo bathroom, God bless. It was horrible. I actually was like, oh, this is food poisoning. This is crazy. This is not normal. I'm like texting Dan being like, I am not okay. Ellie's waiting outside, laughing hysterically in the food court. LOL, I am not well. Yeah, it was crazy. I proceeded to empty my insides for the entirety of that morning, and then I had to go down to the hotel and lay. I had to go lay down. I had to take a little nap because I just did not feel great. I came to again in the afternoon, and we proceeded to go out for dinner, but just know that it knocked me out. It knocked me out for a solid couple of hours. That was crazy. I've also come to the conclusion that now this is multiple times in a row where something has happened to me whilst traveling. And it's one of those things where, do these things just happen all the time to all people, and just because we are so frequently doing such that we notice it more, or because I'm documenting it that we notice it more? But certainly some bad luck is it's like, was it the hard-boiled eggs or was it just me? Combination of both. Anyway, that's my tale. It stole from me my first day in Toronto. We had grand plans of strolling and vlogging and shopping and doing things, but alas, I was glued to the porcelain throne. And that's my tale. Thank you so much. But now we're home. Unpacking, laundry, doing the turnaround. You know how it is. Crazy times ahead, my friends, but also everyday May is upon us. So gird your loins. Lots of fun and lots of vids coming at you soon. So thank you so much for hearing me. If you made it through this tale, bless your heart and soul, and love you all. And I'll see you all very, very soon for a new video. Bye! when the U even